What's going on, people? TyphlosionRupts here, and today we have our second Oros OU battle. So today we are playing, I think it's xSophieGurlx. I found this battle on Twitter, and just remember, if you ever want to battle me, just ask me on Twitter or the YouTube comments. I love battling, so I will most likely battle you if you ask. And if it's a good battle, it'll probably get uploaded to the channel. So anyways, again, my team, I have a metagross team. I've got my trusty Talonflame, Latios, Ferrothorn, Suicune, and Magnezone. So looking at her team, she has Conkeldurr, Magnezone, and Ferrothorn. Magnezone and Ferrothorn are on pretty much all teams nowadays to kill Magnezone to kill other Ferrothorns, then Ferrothorns to stop like metagross, Slowbro, all sorts of things. So she's got a Sylveon and a Mega Slowbro. Mega Slowbro is just ridiculous to deal with a lot of times. Then she's got a Landorus T. So anyways, let's get into the battle. So the battle begins, and she sends out her Landorus. So I'm going to lead off with my Magnezone, because I was thinking she might lead off with her Ferrothorn, or she would predict me to lead off with my Ferrothorn and use her Magnezone. Anyways, I should switch out here, but I assumed that she would probably predict me to switch, because the Earthquake was a little obvious. Probably, a lot of times it's not worth it to predict first turn, so that was probably a pretty risky play on my part, but it worked out for me, as I'm just going to be able to Volt Switch and get actually a pretty good chunk of damage off on this Magnezone, because I am Specs. So, anyways, she's going to switch out, fearing the Earthquake, back into her Landorus, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go for the Earthquake, going for the safe play, as there's not really any reason not to. I can just switch out into something that deals with this later. Whatever. But anyways, I go for the Earthquake, because it's obviously not going to affect him, because Landorus is indeed a flying type. So now I'm going to switch out into my Red Wings, because it can take a U-turn and Earthquake stuff. So anyways, he's going to U-turn out, which is a pretty good prediction. And she's gonna go into her Slowbro. So, right here we get to see just how defensive Mega Slowbro is. I mean, I'm a choice banded Talonflame, and this U-turn does absolutely nothing. At that pitiful amount of damage, a super effective choice banded U-turn. So, anyways, I'm gonna go out into my Magnezone here, because Magnezone can take out this thing as well. Mega Slowbro's defenses are amazing. Its special defense isn't really that high. So anyways, he goes for the Scald, which does a really large chunk of damage to me, as Mega Slowbro has a very high special attack also. And because I pretty much forced him out, I predict him to switch into Landorus or something, so that's why I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon right here. So now he can't afford to stay in, so I'm just going to switch out into my Potterweed the Ferrothorn. I'm sorry if this nickname offends you, but hey, I name it what I see, and that is what I see when I look at Ferrothorn. So anyways, I'm going to get some Iron Barb's damage off, as he's going to switch here, as he can't really do much to me. And he wants to save that probably for later as Death Fodder. So anyway, she goes into her Magnezone, probably planning to trap me, but I predict that and go out into my Red Wings. So I double switch out into my Latios here, because I'm afraid he might be Scarfed, and I'm just kind of seeing if she is. So I go into my Latios, because I can take anything that Magnezone wants to do if she is Scarfed, and but apparently she's not, because she switched out. So she goes into her Slowbro, which is actually not a very good matchup against my Latios, because I can just take a huge chunk off of that thing with the Draco Meteor. So anyways, I go for this Shy Shock, expecting this Sylveon to go in. And it does a large amount of damage with a critical hit. But I'm not, because that was a crit. I wasn't sure if another Psyshock would take it out, so I just did a safe play and go into LeBron here. So, I just gonna scaring this thing out, with meteor mashes and stuff. And she, sorry for the pause. I'm just stuttering here. Anyways, so she goes for the protect to get more leftovers recovery back. And she's just gonna switch into her Ferrothorn here. So I'm not sure why, but never mind. I'm thinking next turn. But anyways, hit it with a Meteor Mash, and it does not do much. So predicting her to like switch out into something else. I go for the Send Headbutt for some reason, and hit this Slowbro. Of course, since it's resisted, it does absolutely nothing, since we've already gone over that Slowbro is a physically defensive monster. So, now I'm going to go out into this thing, and he's just going to go for the Scald, and unfortunately for me, she gets a burn on me. Kind of sucks. My power whips and stuff won't be doing as much. So anyways, he's gonna go for the Calm Mind. As I'm just gonna put up my Stealth Rocks or Leech Seed, I think. I forget. Yeah, I go for my Stealth Rocks. Kind of expected him to switch out, as Mega Slowbro really can't do much to Ferrothorn. But so anyways, now I'm just gonna go for the Leech Seed to get residual damage off and get HP back from this thing and stuff. So that's what I do. Get the Leech Seed so I can get some recovery, and it kind of cancels out the burn a little bit. And just gonna do damage to this thing and wear it down, because this thing is gonna be a pain to deal with. But anyways, so she's still setting up Calm Mind, so I'm gonna go for the Power Whip here, just to get some damage off, even though it won't be very much at all, because Ferrothorn is not the strongest. And I'm burned also. Oh, sorry for that glare. I just like film these battles with camera on a tripod, so my quality is pretty bad, as you can imagine. So as I could easily kill him with another one, I expect him to just go for the rest here. So I'm just gonna switch into my Magnezone. She's gonna be asleep, and I can like kill him with a few what's it called, Thunderbolts or whatever, if I'm lucky. So she wants to preserve this Slowbro. So she's not gonna try her luck with like rests and stuff. So she's gonna switch out into her Magnezone. And I'm not playing around, I'm not Volt Switching, I'm going for an all-out Thunderbolt here. Just I am specs. This Thunderbolt is actually a 2-hit KO on it. And as I am timid and I'm assuming she is modest, I'm able to just kill it off with the second Thunderbolt. So, I think that might have been the first Pokemon that went down, so this is a pretty good battle, I guess. So anyways, since I'm locked into Thunderbolt, she goes out into her Ferrothorn, as I can't really do much to her. So, I'm going to switch out into Latios here, because I have HP Fire on this. And the way I brought it in makes it really obvious that I have that. So she probably... she switches out into her Sylveon to take my Latios on. So I'm going to go for the HP Fire, which is going to do not very much. Combined with the Stealth Rocks damage, even after a Protect and 2 leftovers recovery, I'm still going to be able to kill her with the Psyshock. So I said she goes for the Protect again and gets some leftovers recovery back, but that's still not going to be enough to survive my next Psyshock. So as I said, my Psyshock takes her out, and next she's going to go out into her Slowbro. Yeah. So, she goes out into her sleeping Slowbro, Then, I've kind of broken her core in anything I, do, and I can easily just kind of pick stuff off with my Latios here, so she forfeits. Even though I only took out 2 of her Pokemon, the battle was still 26 turns. So even though she forfeited after only losing 2 Pokemon, it was still, I think, a great battle. We both showed a lot of skill. Though I didn't get to really show off Mega Metagross much, I still uploaded this because, as I just said before, it was a good battle. I'll probably upload another Mega Metagross battle sometime just to show it off a little better. Anyways, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I am out.